Hi guys, I'm just trying to get comfortable in my seat. Living on the edge. That's the conversation this evening. You guys are welcome to join me, right? As we just talk about things that's going on in the world, and people are feeling anxious, worried, not knowing what to do, and just worried about everything. So many people are living with anxiety. So let's just talk about life this evening. First of all, I just want to welcome you guys here, okay? I welcome you guys here. If it's the first time here at Rosa's Resources, I just want to say welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Rosa's Resources, where we talk about beauty, fashion, lifestyle, just what's going on in the world, especially God. We can't leave him out, right? I can't see anything, so I gotta put on my glasses. Oh. So, in the world of anxiety, we're gonna start this out with some breathing exercise. The way to deal with some stress, let's just talk about some idea of how to deal with stress. Stress in your life, stress at work, stress in your just in your body, just stressed. You're stressed about everything, and you don't have to be because it's out of your control, right? So, before we start this program tonight, I just want some coping things, like breathing. Before, when people used to say, breathe for stress, take deep breath, I didn't believe them. But the deep breath, it really works. I'm going to wipe my glasses. It really works. So what you want to do is, even the children could do this. You could teach your children how to regulate by calming themselves down, especially when you get anxious. And then we'll go into just a conversation this evening about what's going on in the world and how to just calm yourself and just trust God. That's the first thing to calm yourself, is just trusting God, to know that he'll get you through it. He'll get you through it. So breathe deeply in and then out. It looks like this. You could do that like 5 times, or however time it takes for you to settle down. And this also clears your mind. Breathe out. Deep breaths. Take deep breaths. Teach the children when they get stressed also, because although you guys think they don't get stressed, they do. So you take deep breaths, okay? Whether you're speaking on a stage, speaking at a camera, speaking wherever in public, something happens in public. Like I seen one video in Mexico at the airport. Allegedly, the cartels took over and people were running all over the place. It's tension in the world right now, but these things are already written. So, we just have to know that even though we say we're in control, we're not in control of anything. All right? So when things are out of your control, you take a deep breath and just let life happen. You just have to let go. That's another thing. Just let go. Let go of the control. Some people want to control their kids, their husband, what's going on in their life, the time. People come into my car and they be like, say they have say I have a 9 o'clock drive. These people come in my car. They know they got to be at the train station, like, I don't know, 9:15, and the trip is going to take about 20 minutes, and they're like, hurry, hurry, hurry. And I'm like, no, I'm not hurrying, because that's time management, So if you're a person that show up on late everywhere, learn to time management. Learn to book a little extra time, whether it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes, for those things that could go wrong in your daily walk. If you got to meet somebody at 9 o'clock, leave your house at 8:30. Leave your house at 8 o'clock, if depending on the time. Just leave your house. Give yourself extra time. I don't understand why people are rushing. Rush everywhere. It's no good. It's just no good. It's no good, guys. It's no good at all. You run into so much problem. You're giving yourself more anxiety on top of the anxiety that is already inside. You're giving yourself more anxiety. So Breathe. Tonight we're gonna, I mean, today we're gonna be emphasizing on the breathing thing because it really, really calms you down. It really does, guys. I know you hear people say breathe all the time, but you just try it yourself and you're gonna see. Even though some, and then when you're outside and you're taking deep breaths, people don't have to know. You could just, or you could just with your mouth closed, or you could just go to the bathroom, go in a silent place, go in the corner by yourself and just breathe. Take some time out for yourself. It's necessary. And then too, some people like to give others their stress because they're stressing out, going chaotic, and energy draws energy. So when you're getting all excited and chaotic like that, you're putting that in your environment. Basically, learn to change your environments. If you come in a chaotic environment, you could sing something soft and change the environment. You just who you are can change the environment by showing a smile, by humming, singing, just opening your mouth, saying good morning, good evening, make a little joke. I love people that could use comedy to change the environments. Some people, their presence alone, just their whole aura, change the environment. Yes, we are living in chaos. So I want to talk about also tapping as another way to de-stress with all what's going on in society. When you're out in the world, you're stressed about work, you're stressed about finance, you're stressed about everything, and then you add in more outside stress. People call you with their problem, and you're stressing out as well. So in order not to do that, don't pick up the phone. It's okay. You're not selfish. Don't pick up the phone if you don't want to. You don't have to help them with their problem because guess what? You cannot help them. Let them go talk to God. It's good. Just let everybody need their own silent time. Now, when you fill up yourself and fill up your cup and feel like you could take on somebody else's problem by listening to their issues, because sometimes you're not good, but you're trying to take on other people's problem, and it's only going to make you stress. You're going to be stressed, right? So you're emptying your cup, but their cup is being filled up. So choose your battles, guys. Again, if you don't want to answer the phone, if you can't go to that event, if you can't go to that particular wherever, just tell the people no. No is okay. It's okay to say no. I cannot come. I cannot attend. I don't want to talk right now. I need time. You need time to fill up your own cup because you can't pour into somebody if you are empty. All right? It's too much going on right now. It's just like people that drive, right? They out there, they're driving so fast, they're speeding to go to work, they're speeding to go to this event, they're speeding to go wherever, and guess what? They're affecting everybody else because they're in and out of traffic, making everybody else anxious. If you're an anxious driver, I suggest that you go in the right lane. I mean, if everybody else anxiety is making you nervous on the road because the road is so dangerous these days, like driving. I used to love driving in the middle lane because that's just it's middle, right? So it's like I don't have to go fast, I don't have to go slow, I'm just chilling, like medium level. But in the right lane, you could just go the speed limit. You don't have to rush. It's for new drivers, people that's not in a rush and everything, But the problem with the right lane, I'm going to tell you about the different things. We're talking about a lot of stuff today as it relates to people are being on the edge. You're in the right lane, you're driving, going about your business, and then the person in the coming on to the highway, they don't slow down, they just go oop in front of you. And then the person in the left lane, remember you're in the right lane. The person in the left lane needs to exit, and what they do is just come in. Oops, it's just crazy out here. The way people cross the streets, the way people are not paying attention, they're on their phone every minute. They're not aware of their surroundings with all this harvesting going on, with people kidnapping people on the street and stuff like that. Like people are not aware, and they do it, right? So you're the example to your kids. When the kids see you doing something, and then you go out on the street and they watching you because you're their leader, right? Their head. And then when you're not around, they're doing it. But you can't get mad because you're doing it. You're showing them that example. So many kids out here are walking around like this on the phone. They're not paying attention. They're not paying any attention, but somebody else is paying attention to them without them even knowing. The only time they are alert is when somebody just comes snatch them. So talk to your kids and be careful with that. Tapping. Tapping is really good for releasing stress. So you have the breathing, you have the tapping. You should try it. It's good for people with domestic violence, people that got anxiety. You just tap. You just tap. It's really, really good. If you don't believe me, you could go read it yourself. These are the things that help me with stress. At any points you could tap. I like right here, and the best for me is like right here. The temples together is good too. Just tap to de-stress. Teach your children these methods. You learn it, you teach your kids. This is the time now to have real conversation with your kids. I mean, raw conversation. You gotta talk to them, let them know what's going on in the street, let them know about friends and family, let them know. Do not hide anything from them. They need to know. They definitely need to know what's going on. They need to be able to come and talk to you. De-stress. After school, they need to come de-stress when their friends is giving them bad advice or bullying them or trying to get them to do things that they don't want to do. You need to let those kids, whether you like it or not, whether you like what they're saying or not, you need to let the kids be able to come and de-stress and talk to you about what's going on. Yes, conversation tonight is whether it's day for you, night, or afternoon for you. The conversation is just people living on the edge, just people are on the edge with all the marches. I did not go to work today because I'm a driver, you guys know, and I did not want to get up in the United States marches that they were having all over the place. I will be talking about that soon. I did not want to get caught up, so I did not go to work today. I stayed home, I cooked, I cleaned, and I relaxed. Okay? There's a lot of people that I talk to on a daily basis that say they don't watch the news or anything. But even if you don't watch the news, right? You're going to see it on the internet. You need to be a little alert with the environment that we live in right now. You need to be alert. I didn't say fearful, but you need to be alert as to what's going on, whether in your neighborhood or what's going on in the world. You need to know. Did you know last night Israel and I don't know the other place. Oh, let me get it. Israel and what, Davon? What's the other place they're having a war with? Huh? Iran. Thank you. So Israel and Iran last night, they got into this whole thing. You know, so how does that affect you? According to them, America is giving them supplies, and we never know what's happening from day to day. You know, because the world, like the tension is going to pop. It has to pop. It's too much tension. What you do with a rope, when it's too much tension, it must pop. So if you guys have anxiety, don't get so crazy. When you come into your home, just make it be a peaceful place for your kids, for your family. Make your home a sanctuary. Make it your heavens, basically. You know, peaceful. You guys can talk about anything. You know, you have food prepared. Sit around a table and talk to each other. This is a time for family to get together. Have conversations. Kids, what's going on in school? What happened today? Any new friends? You know, what's going on? Whether you want to hear that the kids got, they're dating, whatever they're doing, smoking, you need to ask their kids. Ask them. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Because most of the kids are vaping. I don't even know how they get it because I think you have to be a certain age. But everybody want to look cool, you know? Tell them they don't have to be the cool kid on the block. It's okay to stand up and be a leader. It's okay, you know? So yeah, so I was telling you about the cartels and that I saw in the airport there in Mexico. So frightening, you know? Imagine you go on vacation to enjoy yourself and it's chaos. When you leave your house, guys, you get in your house, you leave your house, you pray, and you say, thank God for getting me back. Yes, God lives inside of us, but there's something bigger than us, whether you guys believe it or not. And with all the evidence in the world, people still don't want God. People still don't believe. You know, it's up to you. I hope he finds you guys right where you are. But I want to talk about like traveling. So people are traveling, right? Just like the Indian plane that recently crashed, right? Those people were going on vacation or wherever, going back home or wherever. They thought they was like, oh, doo-doo-doo, having fun, can't wait to get to their destination. And look what happened. Only one person survived. And if you don't believe in God, that's a testimony in itself. That one man, if you guys could go look it up, that one man survived. All the cameras now are in his face because they want to know how, but it's God. That man has a big testimony, to tell people how God saved his life. Could you imagine? All those people are, deceased around him, and he's the only one. He should open his mouth and thank God for his survival. But he's going to need a lot of mental health. And it's okay if you need mental health to go get the help. Because as far as I'm concerned, right now, even depression is categorized as mental health. If you need it, you need to go get help. So what I'm saying is you might think you're going on a vacation, just like the people in Mexico. They're sitting at the airport waiting to come home. Who told you you have to come home safe and sound? Who told you that? Who told you you got 20 more years to live, 10 more years to live? Who told you that? This is why, guys, you got to keep God first in your life. You got to cover yourself, cover your family with prayers each and every day. If you're praying for yourself, you pray for somebody else. Pray for the sick. Pray for the weak. Pray for your kids. Pray for your job. Pray for your car. Pray. A lot of people want to deny God, but I just know that he's real. That's why I need to tell my community how good he is. Even when I'm on zero, how he fills up my cup. He fills it up. He fills it up all the time. I want to thank you guys for being here. If you would like to get backstage, events, if you would like to shout out your anniversary, your birthday, whatever special things you have coming up, you could join my membership. It's at buymeacoffee.com/Roses Resources. So I will pin it in the description, guys. And this is only for members only. So if you guys like my content, I ask you to support my channel by going to buymeacoffee.com/Roses Resources and become a member today. Okay? You will see when you go over there, you'll see the different levels that you could that is offered there. Yeah, but I have an event tomorrow on Zoom, right? It's to get your press pass for if you're a photographer, if you do content, or events, and you would like to get into exclusive events behind the scene. It's a press pass event that I'm having on Zoom tomorrow. The flyer is here on the page. You go to the post and you will see the flyer. Okay? It's continuous every Sunday, but you guys have to send the payment first. Okay? So I just want to get that out the way. But yeah, it's just so much anxiety out here. Yesterday I came on my block. I seen so much people hanging on the block. We got a nice park across the street. And it's just like you have to be walking through the war zone. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, I got to pass all these people just to get in my house. You know what I mean? And one guy said something to me, and I'm just like, I did not want to be a part of that group. And I'm like, please, hello and goodbye. You know what I mean? I just want to get in my building. That's it. None of that extra stuff. You don't want to take on people's extra anxiety, extra stuff, extra energy these days, because you have your own cup to fill up. You have your own family issues, job issues, financial issues to take care of. Sometimes you just have to push people away. And if you're the type that have to push people away, I'm going to tell you it's A-okay. It's okay. It's okay sometimes. Not all the time you're going to be a social butterfly. Okay? So anyways, I told you guys I didn't go to work today because of the march. And I'm going to resume on Monday. So I don't know how the march is going, but I know one thing. Thank God for the rain, right? It's like it's cleansing itself, all this stuff, all this chaos that's going on. You can't take from the earth and don't fill it back up, like from nature. So I don't know. I feel peaceful around my surroundings. I don't know what's going on, but I'll check. Normally, like you'll see all these things online. I'm not seeing anything. Not on my. Everybody have different algorithm. I think I did see something in Washington, and I think in New York, but I didn't see anything else. But I'm thankful, hopefully, that every day looked peaceful, especially in New York. Oh, Florida. Did you guys hear what the Florida, I don't know who he is, but he was making an announcement. He said that if anyone want to act up in Florida, basically what he's saying straight to the point is that they will go home to their final destination is what they say. This is why I do not like Florida. I do not think that Florida is for minorities. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I do not think Florida is for minorities at all. Their jail system is like the death penalty. Their jail system is like, instead of giving them 3 years, it's like give them 30 years. You going on somebody's lawn, God forbid, by mistake. Maybe you want to ring the bell to ask them for help because something emergency is going on in your life, and you're going to be shot on sight in Florida and some of these other places. That's why I said, thank God for New York, honey. Say what you want to say about New York, but we don't act like that. Not unless you bother us. We don't act like that. No matter what you hear about New York. My friend recently came from, my cousin recently came from Florida, and she was surprised. She's like, she wasn't scared to walk here. I'm like, it's not like that. If you know how to walk with confidence, in the same time minding your business, but not acting nervous, you're good to go in New York. I don't know what the problem is. So she was shocked. She was having so much fun. She didn't even want to go back there. Sitting in isolation with nobody to talk to. You can't even go walk on the street over there. Everywhere you go, you got to take car. I love New York. What a great slogan. I love New York. Where do you guys live? Where are you from? Where are you from? All I can tell you guys, no matter what's going on in this world, take it down a notch, like breathe. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Things have been going on for centuries, and it's just like a I don't want to say pattern, but it's a cycle, and it gets bad, then it gets better. It gets bad, then it gets better. You're not the first one. You're not the first single mother. You're not the first person getting a divorce. You're not the first person that get betrayed. You're not the first. It's not going to be the first or the last war. It's not going to be the first or the last crash or whatever's going on out here. It's not. So you don't have to get anxiety because of it. Just know how to decompress. Okay? Just learn how to do that. By exercising, you could just go for a walk. If you can't afford a gym membership, just simply go for a walk. Breathe. Take deep breaths. Breathe until you calm yourself down. The tapping. Let me just give you guys, if anyone is going through domestic violence, safehorizon.org, safehorizon.org, if you just want somebody to talk to, okay? If you need your locks changed, if you need, they could escort you to court. They have a counseling. They have so many different assistants there. I will do a video soon about Safe Horizon because that's one of the agencies that I love so much. They're so good, and they help not only women, not only men, children. I don't even want to tell you about the pet abuse, but this is not a Dams or video. I just want you guys to know that no matter what's going on in the world, it's okay. Just relax. Just don't just get so crazy that you feel hopeless and you feel like nothing is going to change. It will. I know sometimes it doesn't look like it will, but it will. If you need to go to a temple, a church, a mosque, do that. Notice I didn't just say church, right? Do that. They welcome you. All right, they welcome you inside. Just go listen to the music, listen to the preachings, gather with people, you know. Sometimes God do have you in isolation, but you got to get out too. He will direct you when it's time to get out, because he has you in the isolation sometimes just to speak to you, just to have an encounter with him. And then after that, he'll direct you when you to go back out in the public. So then when you do, go to church, go and sit down in a mosque, a temple, wherever you decide to worship, just go ahead and do that. Seniors, I want to talk to the senior citizens that they go to senior centers. But if you go to senior centers, you don't have to find a boring one. You know, seniors like to have fun. I like to go sit with them sometime. I'm a senior. Sure, I like to go sit with the Asian people. They got wisdom that the young people don't want to take wisdom from them because they think they don't know nothing. But we've been there. We've done that. It might not be chaotic like you guys, but trust me, we've been there. It's just that some seniors don't talk about what they've been through. You know, and that's why the kids, they look at you guys like they don't, you know, they can't connect with you because you guys act like you can't relate. But you didn't tell them that, oh, I had a baby when I was 16 too. You didn't tell them that. You didn't tell me I was flirting behind my mother's back too. I had a boyfriend behind my mother's back. You didn't tell them that. You didn't tell them about I was in a gang too. You didn't tell them that. You got to share your testimony so the kids could understand. Whether you are 16, 20, 30, 60, 80, you got to share your testimony because somebody is in the same dark space that you are in now, and they could get you over quickly because they could just listen, even if it's just listening, you know? Yeah, man. Reflecting. Sometimes, guys, you don't have to do the breathing, nothing, just sit still. Sometimes you just have to sit still. You know why you sit still? So you can hear the voice talking to you, the voice of God. And people keep talking about schizophrenic and stuff. Yes, people hear voices. People hear voices. And let me tell you, when I was driving about 3 weeks ago, and a driver came in the middle lane where I was driving, and just came, it was two of them racing, the one in the back of me hit my car so hard, it was a $2,000 damage that I had to pay out of pocket. But when he hit me in the left lane, I gotta tell my testimony. I just heard the voices that people keep talking about is schizophrenic. I just heard the voice say, hold the steering wheel still. Next thing you know, I end up all the way in the right lane. Remember, it was a certain time of night, people were driving, and it's just like something cleared the way for me. Why? Because the small, still voice was talking to me, telling me to calm down, hold the wheel, and it took me over in the right lane. With him directing me, and I'm taking action. You understand? Because people, when you talk about God, people don't want to hear about God. But he speaks to you, and it's up to you to take action. And if I didn't take action, my car would have been over on the other side. And I'm telling you the truth, you know? This happened to me more than one time. You got to listen to the voice, all right? So you all calm down, calm your family down. This is a best time to be alive, no matter what's going on, what war is going on, what marches are going on, what chaos is going on in the airports, guys. It's still a nice time to be alive. You are alive. You're in the land of the living. Right now, I want to tell you guys, if you love to travel and you can't, wherever you are in the world, if you can't take the plane, yes, the streets are dangerous as well. I cannot believe there's so much plane crashes in my life right now because, you know, the car is more dangerous than taking a plane. But lately, I think since the year start, man, it's about 8, I don't know the correct number, but it's about 8 plane crashes. All right? Just randomly off my head, about 8. So if wherever you are in the world, Italy, Africa, America, Jamaica, go to another parish, right? Go to another state. You know, if you don't want to take a plane, just drive. Take the bus, take the train, just drive. There's other options. Go take a cruise. Go take a cruise. But with everything that you're doing right now, I'm asking you guys to just pray over it. This is such a wonderful time for God to talk to you guys. for you to build a relationship with him. This is a wonderful time. This is a great test. With all the chaos going on out here, this is a great test. Time for you to sit still with him. Time for you to talk to him. Time for you to ask him every step that you're taking, for you to ask him, is this the right step? Do you think I'm making the right decision? And if you listen, he will tell you. He'll even talk to you when you read the Bible. Those pages are living water. It's food for your soul. It's your daily bread. Download it on your phone, guys. Download the, whether you want to do the King James Version or whatever Bible you like. I didn't even know it was so much different versions. But yeah, download it and read it. If you don't have it's nice to have a physical Bible though. It's something about the page turning. It's just like even like journaling. That's another thing. Another way to heal. Another way to de-stress. Is to take, I'm going to be getting some journals soon. Is to take the journal and write in your journal. So you know when you write in your journal, you could go back and see patterns in your life. When you write down in your journal. And also when you write it down, it says in the Bible, I want to say Philippians 4. But I'm not sure. I think it's Philippians 4. It says, write it down and make it plain. Not them telling you to manifest stuff. It says, write it down and make it plain. Write your visions out plainly. And when it comes through, just stick them off. Why you stick them off? Because you accomplished a goal. You accomplished something. I just hope I didn't miss anything, man. You know, adults are stressed, kids are stressed, and then the kids now, when everything is stressed and chaotic, now the kids are looking to you for guidance. But if you're stressed out, don't know how to de-stress, don't know how to go write in your journal, don't know how to read your Bible, don't know how to tap, don't know how to breathe, don't know how to stay still, the kids are going to see that because you're going to give them the stress, the house. And I'm going to say this. Father and mom, yes, but the mom, she builds the house. She makes the house a home. So if mom is stressed, everybody in the house is stressed when mom is stressed. So that's why I said it's a great time for family building right now. Buy some old school games, Monopoly or whatever, Scrabbles. Buy some old school game and teach the younger generation the old school game, and then let them teach you their new games. You know, it's just little things like that you could do. I see the kids have the water. My grandson, when he come, he do it, and I don't know, he throws it, and I don't know. He throws it, and then it's supposed to stand up like this. I just love seeing him play the game. You know, you do some arts. Buy some eagle, I think that's what it's called, with some paper, inexpensive, and sit there and, you know how they throw the little art parties? Throw art parties in your house. You could do that yourself. You know, you might have an artist in your house and you don't know it. What I'm saying is get them off the electronic. They need to have imagination. You don't use your imagination as much anymore because every minute you're online. Use your imagination, guys. God gave it to you for a reason. For you to sit down, sit still, and just think. Just go to another world. It happens also when you read a book. What is the last books you guys read? Yesterday I recommend The Greatest Man in Babylon. It's about saving and stuff, like pouring into your savings. It's what it's about. Is it easy? No. You have to have discipline. So yeah. All right, guys. I definitely don't want to make this a long video. I tried the 3 o'clock hour, but I think 7 o'clock hour is better for me to do the lives. So yeah, what do you guys think? What would be a good hour to do the lives for you? I need help on that if you guys can tell me. Again, if you guys want to be part of my membership, you know, for me doing the lives, if I touched you with any of the information that I'm giving, or if you guys just like want behind the scenes stuff, behind the scene events, behind the scene advice, you can buymeacoffee.com/Roses Resources. So you won't be left out, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere with all the choices that you guys have on YouTube and all the other platforms. I thank you guys for taking your time out to listen to me. Have a great day. Thank you.